how unique can I get for, let's say, a business coach or a weight loss coach? So does it come down to just using like different metaphors, sentences, the words, putting like the nitty-gritty, the nuts and bolts, the kind of like the tactical stuff? I'm kind of sometimes it feels super hard to be unique and can feel inauthentic a bit. What would be your perspective on this, if I've been clear enough?
Great question. The way that you present things as new, unique, and different is by explaining, this is going to sound redundant, work with me for a sec, that explaining why it is unique and different. Because most people will just say, for example, yeah, so this is called Pocari Sweat. That's what this is called. It's very famous in Asia, at least in Japan, and I think like Taiwan as well. It's basically Gatorade, right? Gets your electrolytes in. So if I'm gonna sell you this, I could say, hey, this has electrolytes in it. That's why it's different compared to a bottle of water. Now, if enough people have seen electrolyte water, it's not going to be unique anymore, right? So what do? Now we have to not just talk about the product and how it's different. We have to talk about how the electrolytes in it work. Because what is, so quiz time. What does the electrolytes help you do or prevent? Do you know?
I think it has to do a lot of it with maybe like your minerals, maybe your sodium, some magnesium, some stuff like that.
Yeah,
Something.
sure. And so what does that help you do or not have happen to you?
Oh, I think it can help you with. So I'm not a native speaker. It can help you like with your heart, maybe with your liver, your organs,
Yeah,
kind of that everything functions properly. Maybe your
exactly.
hormones and stuff like that.
Like better hydration, basically, is the gist of it. Better hydration, recovery in Asia prevents heat stroke, or at least, makes it less likely. So to make this different from, let's say, like a Gatorade, what is the difference? It's like, yeah, there's no food coloring in it, it's just one flavor. That's not super unique or different. But if I say, hey, you know what? Uh, and I'm just gonna pull some shit out of my ass here. That's all in Japanese. I can't read that. So you could say, hey, look, because like the reason for them wanting a different type of electrolyte drink is because they want a new and different solution, right? We talk about solution slinging, because they haven't received the benefits that they're looking for. Are they looking for, right? Like they haven't gotten the result that they're looking for, right? So for some people, it might be like, oh, I still feel dehydrated, for example, right? And so with Pocari Sweat, perfect example, actually, this actually is going to work super well, is you could say, hey, actually, most electrolyte drinks are full of sugar. And sugar, according to recent studies, actually is what the fuck is the word for this? It dehydrates you. And so how does it make sense that you're filling your body with electrolytes, but then you're also putting so much sugar in it to, drink that electrolyte drink? Which is why even after you drink a Gatorade or other electrolyte drinks, you're actually, your body is still craving, hydration. Versus Pocari Sweat, it has a third of the amount of, 3 times less sugar than leading competitors. And so you still get the delicious taste, but your body, doesn't get dehydrated from the sugar, right? So that would be what makes it unique and different, right? So a lot of the time you have to dive further into understanding the product more, one, and then two, understanding the competitors and knowing what promises and mechanisms people have already seen. So for a business coach, most people by this point are very familiar with the idea of or Facebook organic, sending DMs, cold emailing, running Facebook ads. That's, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
everyone for the most part, at least in like the more sophisticated or have been in the business coaching realm for some time, they are all aware of this type of stuff. Um, However, when you want to make something more unique, you have to do what I've just done, which is where you go deeper into the product and so you know more about it. And then you also go deeper into what claims and mechanisms or solutions, excuse me, people have already heard about before. So do you have a client specifically in mind for this question, or is this just like a more general question?
I would say both kind of,
Okay.
because I am pretty familiar with like unique mechanisms in like the weight loss niche, and the supplement niche is very uh it's very kind of convenient to use those unique mechanisms and stuff, because you can delve into, I don't know, specific ingredients. You can I don't know, compare, let's say, krill oil supplements to fish oil supplements. Just pull that out of my head.
Yeah.
But kind of sometimes I struggle to like a business coach I used to write for, like he used to say, yeah, yeah, I would like 10x your business or 10x your ROI. People have heard it like a million times,
Yeah.
and kind of I'm kind of struggling to find some
Mm.
unique angle, some like how do we make it sound sexy and new, and yeah.
The uniqueness comes in the how you're going to make that happen.
Hmm.
Because someone might say, um, I'll 10x your business, and that's their offer, right? And the promise. And that's also why I say talk about your solution, not your offer, right? For the most part. Because your offer is not super unique usually.
Yeah.
So 10x your business. So how is your client helping people 10x their business?
He used to focus on probably not probably, but like mindset work. He would
Okay.
kind of get them to question themselves, and um, he used to help them work with fewer clients who would pay them more. So kind of have a rotation of, I don't know, 3 or 4 people who pay them 5K, 10K, whatever. So
Okay.
that's kind of how they 10x it.
So is he a mindset coach or is he a business coach? Or is it like both?
He's a business coach, and he would also help a lot of um, on the like mindset front. He used to work a lot with that, but for business purposes.
Got it. Um, so I'm already wondering about the mindset part. Is that something that people resonate with and like? Because the other thing too is that your solution or what makes you different, people have to want it. Because if
Mhm.
you can, if you say, I'm gonna, fix your mindset so you can charge more, it's like, people don't really want that for the most part.
Yeah,
Or they don't believe it or they don't, subscribe to it.
yeah,
Um, so what makes his methodology different? So you said fixes the mindset stuff and then, charges more, works with less clients. So charging more, working with less clients. I like that. I like that idea. I think that's unique. I'm curious what the mindset work is.
yeah. Basically, he was helping people who were working all the time, who were
Mm,
like uh, who were putting in 12-hour workdays, and he wanted to here comes the sexy solution part. He wanted
mm,
to show them that it's possible to like not work your ass off. You can work like 4 or 6 hours a day, get paid by fewer clients who pay you more. So that way you stress less and you enjoy your life and you envision your dream life with more kind of money flowing in while you have more time to enjoy your life.
yeah.
That was basically his shtick.
So very simply then, like what I would do for this guy specifically is I would say along the lines of, hey, if you're working super long hours, if I ask you how to 10x your business, you're probably thinking about, 10xing how many clients you're working with,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The thing is, you're probably at capacity now, or you dread the thought of taking on more clients and more work. Well, what if you could make the same amount of money as you are making right now, if not more, working with half or less of the clients you're currently working with.
Mm, yeah,
Right
exactly.
now it becomes unique. Now we can 10x your business while working with less clients. So now that's unique. And then, I'm going to take it a step further. Let's say, a lot of people are not promising, make more work with less clients, right? Let's say that gets saturated, sophisticated.
Mm,
Now you can say, hey, we have a three-step process for how we help people do this, right? So the first thing we got to do is actually, oh, never mind, not that. Because by this point, people will be thinking, what's it called? That I've tried raising my prices before, clients won't go for it, right? So they've tried, right? So
mm,
that's where the solutions looking comes in, right? Or market sophistication. And so you can say, hey, the reason why most people have a hard time taxing their business by raising their rates is because, so what would be the reason why? Do you know?
mm.
Just you can make up something that you
Yeah,
think like close.
probably like I can get I can find any people who are willing to pay me that much money, let's say.
Perfect. So check that out, right? Also, good job on that because most people would have said, "Oh, because I don't believe, that I'm worth that." Most people don't will resonate with that. They want
Yeah,
a solution outside themselves. So you
yeah.
can say, "Hey, we actually have this premium client attraction system that actually, right? Yeah, right. I saw that face. That actually puts you in front of premium buyers who don't want bargains. They want high ticket white glove, right? So that's the first thing. We put you for the right people. Second thing is we tweak your offer to make it more white glove, you know, so the perceived value is much higher, even though you're still providing the same service, if not less. Because these premium buyers, they actually want less
Yeah.
than the broke buyers who want it all, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you and I both know that these what are they called? uh your best client is oftentimes your highest paying, your worst client is oftentimes your lowest paying. We all know that, right? So we're going to make sure that we get in front of the right people, we give you the right offer stack to give those people so you're working even less. And then finally, um I don't know, honestly, even those two steps is fantastic. Oh,
Mm,
actually, third part would be like, oh, we actually have a brand new sales process specifically for high ticket buyers that makes it less sleazy and salesy because they get repelled by that. And so there's a
mm.
very specific way to sell to this type of client. So just like that, there's your new and unique way of explaining it, man. Like that's your whole argument.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss, but dude, I thought you were like hitting the hitting the cush with that shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's legal over there, bro, but
Definitely not, but we don't give a shit.
oh yeah. I love that, dude. I love that.
Thank you so much, man. You helped me a bunch with this answer. Thank
My
you.
pleasure, bro.